You are, bitch. What's my name?
Allison.
For the tomahawk hoop?
Yeah.
Go.
I guess we're back. We're back with another one, guys. Today, something different. We are interviewing Salman's really, really good friend. Her name is Pooja. My energy levels are extremely low. I don't know why. I think I haven't seen the sun in a few days. That's why. So my energy levels might be a bit low. But hey, that's besides the point. We have Salman's greatest friend Pooja, who's over here. Apparently, she has been with him like since the start of uni, like for 4 years now, or some shit like that. 4 fucking years, guys.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that?
We actually met the first day Purdue started. So Purdue has like 1 week of orientation or whatever. So we have like this coordinator that's putting together this BGR week where you meet people, and then he goes, Salman Sultan Ali is not here yet. And I'm expecting like this Pakistani like hunk, light skin, like I don't know why that was like the first thing that came into my mind was like Salman Sultan Ali, and it was such a powerful name. And then Salman walks by and I'm just like, oh, are you Salman? He's like, yeah. And the guy like could not pronounce his name, so he keeps calling him Salman. But yeah, so I met him the first day of college, and then we actually didn't hang out in the starting that much because I thought I would branch out, make new friends, but that didn't work out.
Me too.
And we ended up hanging out. Sal actually would text the group chat from our orientation, be like, we should hang out, and ever since then we have been friends. So yeah, 4 years.
Damn, you guys are so freaking close to each other that you like literally practically live in the same fucking apartment. She just lives the floor above you.
We do, especially with quarantine.
Yeah, no, way even before quarantine. Woman, every time I used to be playing video games with this guy, I used to hear your fucking voice in the back, and I'm like, dude, why is she with you more than me? And I had this like
I also basically dragged them to this apartment.
Yeah, I don't know about that story. So do you want to expand upon that?
Yeah, there isn't really a story. It was basically I lived here since my sophomore year. I lived with my parents freshman year actually. Then I moved to this apartment sophomore year, and they lived in a dorm which was 5 minutes away. And I kept walking and meeting them. And then the year after, they decided to move to apartment. They apartment hunted, but then they just ended up coming. They're just like, oh, Pooja lives here, so we might as well live there. So
amazing. That's amazing, guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm right in the middle of them. Like, we're just like one big happy family. So you might as well make me feel loved, guys. I'm in Salman's apartment. The big teddy bear is me for today. That's the tallest I'm ever gonna be.
It's a monkey. Don't disrespect
it. Monkey teddy.
It's a monkey.
Monkey teddy bear, same shit. It's 6 feet tall. I'll never be 6 feet tall. So yeah, I'm great. So yeah.
Yeah, Saad's 4.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
For those
clearly 4.5. All right. So let's go with the talking points. All right. What do we have on the top?
So yeah, I've actually got a couple stories that'll tell you a lot about Pooja's personality. Pooja screams a lot.
Yeah.
So my sophomore year, I lived with my roommate Ishan, and we had kind of an open door policy where any of our friends could come to our apartment whenever and just hang out, regardless of what was going on. And this one time, it's 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I don't know why, but Ishan's like fast asleep in the room. So it's like I'm there too, but I'm being dead silent because like I don't want to wake him up. And we have a walk-in closet, so I'm in my closet. I'm like cleaning and like setting stuff up when I hear the door open. And the way it opens is that the door opens, and then the door that opened blocks the view of the closet. So I see Pooja walk in.
I already know where this is going.
And the moment she walks in, I realize, okay, she doesn't know I'm here. And I don't even know how to tell her I'm here without freaking her out. So I just say, hey, Pooja. And she turns around.
At the top of my lungs.
Yeah, she screams at the top of her lungs. And this is like an all-guys dorm, and it's like 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, and you just hear this girl screaming at the top of her lungs.
God.
And I was just...
Not a good move, but thankfully nothing happened. But I think ever since then, it's just been a waterfall. Like, that started it, and I just keep screaming every time I see these guys. Like, I now have a policy ever since quarantine, since Salman's the only one downstairs. I'll open the door, I'll look left, look right, because now he like squats down and comes toward me to try to scare me because he knows I'll get scared. So I'll look like right and look left, and I'll be like Salman and see if he's there, and then I'll open the door.
I see.
Have my way.
Speaking of screaming stories,
got a car
I saw
in the
this
basement.
I saw this video. Wait, hold on.
We got a bunch more.
Okay.
Go for it. Yeah.
Basically, I saw this video of me essentially standing in the middle of the hallway, and Pooja just comes out of this room apparently, and she just screams on the top of her lungs. Any context to that story?
Yeah, so
Oh
that
my
was
God.
last
Video, what
weekend.
happened
So
there?
how would you play that clip for the viewers? We
I'll
can
play that
splice it
right
in
now.
Right here.
I'll play that right now.
Oh my god, guys, you will not believe what I just did.
Okay, now that we're done playing it.
That is a great example of how that's how it goes down every time. I just scream and yell at the top of my lungs.
This was at like 2 a.m. and like I
You
was
guys were just like
gaming
gaming
some
with
friends.
like 4 people.
And we were like in the middle of a match, and I like completely gave up on my team, and I was like, wait, I have an idea, and I'm leaving you guys to do it. I take a chair, I put it right outside the bathroom, and I put the monkey on it,
The song.
and
It's now the song.
the sod on it, and I just stand there with my camera pointed at the door, waiting for Pooja to
Oh
walk.
my
And as soon
God.
as he does it, he like still has the headphones on with everyone in his game. He's like, guys, stop the game and look at the snap I sent you right now. And I'm just like, that's rude, but
Oh my God.
that's that story.
Oh my God. So yes, Salman, continue your story about the basement.
Oh yeah, so Pooja's car is in the basement in our parking garage,
Yeah.
and we usually we usually shop together to get groceries and all because I don't have a car. So this one time, so we usually just meet in the basement. She gets there before me usually because I'm late to everything.
This is
So she gets to the basement, and I realize like she has no idea when I'm gonna show up. So from the elevator to her car, which is like a really long walk, I crawl all the way to her car. Like I crouch on my knees, and then I like jump up outside her window and knock on it. And she's in a car. It's completely insulated. Windows are up, but you still hear the scream, and it's so loud.
Well, if someone knocks on your car window
Oh my
unannounced, you would scream. You know?
Dude,
Well, you
did
dude,
scream.
she wouldn't survive. She wouldn't survive 2 minutes in Islamabad because the beggars are always knocking at your fucking windows over here. And she.
Oh my god, that's so true.
What car does she have? What car
This
does
one
she have?
time, what car? I have a Honda Civic.
Damn, girl has taste.
This one time in India, I was walking like from my friend's place to my place, and it was such a short distance. And I get like a tap on my shoulder, and I hear, "Sss, sss," and I'm just like, oh, who is it? I'm like, is it my friend? Then I turn around, and it's a naked guy who's like crazy, and he's a beggar, and I'm just like,
Holy
what? And he goes, "Sss," and I'm just like, no. I'm like, I have to go home, so I like start walking back. But then he's just like this. He's like this crazy like man, like in India, like typical like on the roads. Like he's like a crazy beggar, like naked guy. And everyone's just like around the area, just like seeing just like what's happening. But thankfully there was like aunties there. They're just like, oh, just like come.
Wait,
back.
was
I
this
did
in
not see
India?
that story coming. I thought
I
it was
forgot
gonna
it
be me
happened.
behind you. I was like, I don't
This
remember
was in
doing
India.
this.
Which city, huh? Which city?
Hyderabad.
Yeah, man, yeah, our Hyderabad is equally fucked, man. इंडिया के हैदराबाद भी fucked है हमारा भी fucked है उतना ही वही हाल है बस यार all right, wait, let's see a few more talking points. So tell Pooja, can you tell a few stories about Salman? Because apparently I'm supposed to ask you this, where you finally scared him, because he's gone you many times.
Oh my god, wait. I think literally the other day, after he scared me with this thing, I was just like annoyed. So he was showering and I hid behind the door, waited for him to come out of the shower, and scream and yell at him. But stories about Salman, well, he was trying to make biryani once, and instead he also ended up setting the apartment on fire.
Sounds like
because
On fire.
all the rice
very
just
burnt.
burnt, and it just did not work out. And then the other day we were making brownies, and he put a bunch of salt instead of sugar. Was it brownies?
Was it brownie?
Classic.
It was banana bread.
Banana bread, and he put salt instead of sugar. And this other day he tries making lava cake, and then instead of putting like the cocoa,
Instead of chocolate, I put cocoa
Whatever,
powder.
chocolate,
Apparently
cocoa
they
butter,
don't,
and it was
like,
just-
exchange well.
it was
so
a
I fucked
bowl
up.
of bitter powder, like a spoonful of powder.
What?
It was
What?
Okay,
terrible.
but funny story about the one time I tried making biryani. I burnt half the pot, so there was 1 inch of just black burnt rice all around this really big pot.
Wow.
But then the rest was like khichdi. There was too much water, so somehow I burnt something that was wet, and like that was amazing.
Dude.
Somehow I managed. I spent like an hour cleaning the pot, and somehow the pot came out all right. Like I could still use it. And then 2 days
Salman's-
later, or like within a week, my roommate Prith set the pot on fire,
Each
like
of them,
an
each of them have
actual
set
fire.
one thing on fire, but I haven't. So So far.
Salman's the type of guy to fucking set water on fire. I don't know how he'll do it, but he'll fucking find a way to do it, man.
We had someone do that. They set mac and cheese on fire because they didn't put water.
Oh my god, yes. Well, we've had 2 roommates who set mac and cheese on fire.
This is true.
I think it's possible to set mac and cheese on fire.
It's possible.
Yeah, it is possible to set mac and cheese on fire.
It's possible. There have been many dorm fire alarms that happened.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Also, about Salman, I don't know if people know this, but everyone at Purdue knows this, that he falls asleep every single time, no matter what the reason, what it is. He'll be like, Pooja, I haven't hung out with you in so long. Come down. I'd be like, you know what? Okay, I'll come downstairs. We're watching. He's like, we're watching 21, right? He's like, oh, it's my favorite movie. It's so good. You have to watch it. Halfway in the movie, he's fast asleep and just passed out. I'm just like, what? Do I stay? Do I watch? Do I leave? But the worst part is he's fallen asleep when he's invited his own guests over to a party.
Classic.
I've hosted parties with 10, 15 people, and with all of them here on this couch. I've just fallen asleep, and they've all done their thing. And I'll wake up 2 hours later, and I'll rejoin them.
I'm just wondering.
He always blames it on jet lag.
I'm just wondering, how do you guys manage to do that without having the fear of anything getting stolen? I could never fucking pass out if somebody's over at my house and.
Dude, I honestly, I don't care about shit getting stolen. What are you gonna do? Steal my laptop? Try working on my CS code? Go for it. I can't do my major. If you want to take my laptop, do it for me. You might as well.
First world countries,
I'm so bad at this. If we go somewhere, I will leave my backpack or I live upstairs, and sometimes if I come downstairs, I'll just forget to close, lock my. I shouldn't say this, but I just forget to lock my apartment door.
My door is almost always unlocked.
And then, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I feel like I'm saying it doesn't matter, but once shit actually gets stolen from me, I'll be like, oh, I was so careful. Who would have seen this coming? But
oh my god.
No, I generally just don't care.
So
I think if Salman falls asleep, the thing he should be worried about the most is people doing stuff to him. I have a video of Ishan putting a Cheeto puff up his nose while he was asleep.
I want that.
I didn't want to hear that.
I want that. I want to play it right now. We're gonna play that video. We're gonna play that.
We're not gonna play that video right now. This video because we don't want this playing on the podcast.
We are.
Yes.
So
Pooja, one thing I want to ask you. You've been tearing up TikTok lately. I've been seeing you fucking popping up on TikTok on my For You page and on my following page.
Yes.
Girl, what's up, man? If you're following the dance trends and shit.
So, I had an argument with Ishan about how much I hated TikTok, which is really funny because now all I do is start using TikTok, right?
Classic.
So, I was telling him, I'm just it's so stupid how everyone's on this app and there's no new content. It's kind of just people repeating the content creators are doing the same thing over and over again. Yet for some reason everyone wants to watch it. And I was just on this rant arguing with him, and I'm just I don't understand why it's so popular, why everyone loves it. And then as soon as quarantine hits, I'm you know what? I'm I should get a TikTok. Yeah. And then I slowly you get dragged into it. So I don't know how they do what they do, but TikTok, you guys are doing a great job of getting people.
I haven't.
Slowly, I have 41 drafts right now. 41 drafts.
I haven't. Salman, shut the fuck up. I've seen your dances as well on TikTok. Trust me, they're all over Pooja's TikTok. So I've seen you fucking shake.
I've done one.
No, you've done two. You've done 2 or 3.
Two?
You've done 2 or 3.
Okay,
and they're fucking beautiful.
And they've been exactly 2.
There will be more.
I've saved them.
I will make sure.
I've saved them. And yeah, dude, I use TikTok as well.
This is terrible.
I use it almost on a daily basis, but I just have not devolved to the whole dancing phase.
I've seen your art stuff.
Thanks. That's all I do. I don't want to devolve into the whole dancing craze.
Don't, because once you start, there's no going back.
I'm pretty sure there is a going back.
Also, I don't know why people do it.
I don't know either, but now I get it.
It's easy. It's easy clout. To be honest, it's easy clout. TikTok is really easy to get famous on, especially if you do the same dances. Super easy. What about that one time your phone stabbed Salman in the ear? Or his phone? I don't know. These are just
so I can talk about that one.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, so this is so Pooja's the type of person who just has a bunch of stuff in a way.
Yeah.
So she had this old iPhone 5S. She had it for the first year of college, and then shortly after she got a new phone, we reached a point where me, Pooja, Ishan had gone cycling at 2 a.m. in the morning, and somehow I managed to drop my almost brand new Note 5.
It was a brand new. It was so good.
I loved that phone, and I dropped it, and it just broke, and the next morning I didn't have a phone. So
Okay.
Pooja gave me her 5S, and like this is a phone that she's been using and like abusing for like 4 years or something.
You can see
now.
the insides of it. It's like
So you could see the insides of the phone, and like the top corner of a phone is like nice and round.
Yeah.
Hers was just like pointed glass.
Whoa.
So like every
think I
time
still
I'd like
have it.
take a phone call, I'd like feel glass poking me in the ear, and of course it's an old phone. It's not that loud, so I have to like push the phone against my ear. And like there was this one time after I think it was my parents had spoken to, I like pulled the phone down. I felt like a piece of glass just sticking out of my ear. I had to like pull it
Oh
out.
my god, I didn't know that actually.
Oh.
But speaking of phones, all my friends, I'm so bad with phones. Every time I buy a new phone or get a screen guard, they just know I'm going to drop it, right?
Yeah.
So my dad, the first time, if we ever buy a phone, the first thing was like, did you get Apple Care? Because you need it. And he'll be like, he doesn't even care about the case. He's like, buy a screen protector because you need it. And actually, I think this was last year, I dropped my phone and got it repaired so many times that I called Apple and I ran out of Apple Care requests. Like to send it to Apple and get it fixed and returned. They're like, you ran out of requests because you've done this. I didn't know that was possible, but it is. So don't break your
was
phone
it you
enough.
or Ishan who like put a screen protector on their phone and like within like 5 minutes of putting on that screen
This is me.
protector, you dropped your
I
phone
dropped it.
and you broke the screen protector?
I did.
What?
Like her screen protector had a tiny crack, so she was like, "All right, I'm gonna replace it." She replaced it. She was like, "Oh look, new screen protector," and then she dropped the phone by
Like
accident.
right
and
when
it
I said I
broke.
got a new, yeah. So
Yeah.
don't trust me with
Knock on wood. I've only dropped my phone like three times in total, and I've owned this phone for like 3-4 years.
I notice you don't have a case. Like that stresses me out.
No. The only reason I don't have a case is because I'm recording my audio on this mic because I don't want the case to interfere with my voice.
It's not a great voice. Don't worry about it.
It's a beautiful voice. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
kidding.
about. I have the
I'm
the
kidding.
clearest
It is
voice
a
in the
beautiful
entire.
voice.
I have the clearest voice in the entire podcast. What else? What else are we going to talk about? What?
Okay, but Pooja, you talk about your family gives me an idea. And I like this is like a terrible story to share, but it's really funny, so I'm gonna do it. Pooja, like many Indian Pakistani people, has fairly conservative parents. Is it safe to say that? So
They won't see
they
this.
don't know
They
about
won't see
like
this.
her guy friends, obviously. Oh yeah, we're
Oh,
not
no,
worried
no.
about
Shit!
I have-
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That's a thing. Over there as well.
They wouldn't see this.
that. So they
Yeah.
don't know about like her guy friends.
Oh, shit.
I think like
Okay.
at least for the first couple
yeah,
years.
they're not the biggest fan of having guy friends. Or they know like who they are, but they don't know that like this guy group, like these two guys are my best friends,
Yeah.
and I literally practically have been living with them and spending my time with them since freshman year. They don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and Pooja's parents live a couple hours away. They drive down every now and then for a weekend or for a day. And since sophomore year, we've been living in the same building. She's literally like a floor above us. So this one time, I remember her parents were over, and me and Prith were, Prith's my other roommate. We were about to go and buy something from like the grocery store or the gas station or something. So we get in the elevator to go downstairs, and we're on the 4th floor. Pooja's on the 5th floor. So the elevator stops on the 4th floor of us coming down from the 5th, and as the door opens, Pooja and her mom are right there. Pooja sees us and freaks out. Me and Britt stand there and like
They
we
start
know
laughing.
like
They, like,
we
silently
know
laughing.
nothing should happen. We know we shouldn't like make a big deal, so we don't say anything at all. But then
No,
Pooja,
Prince talks to you. He's like, "Are you having a good day or something?"
oh yeah, so
I'm
Britt
gonna
says like, "Hey,
control
are
my
you
laugh.
having a good day?" Real casually to me, like he completely ignores Pooja. But Pooja freaks out and she tells her mom, "Hey, we need to get off on this floor."
And my mom's just like, "But this is not the floor we're supposed to get off." I'm like, "Mom, we're just getting off right now and walking down the stairs." And she's genuinely confused. She's just like, she was just like, "Why are we doing this? Like, what's happening?" She's like, "Do you know them?" I'm like, "No, I don't know them, but we're getting off right now." It's just like all the time. No, it's really funny because like anytime my parents are coming over, I'll be like, "Guys, like, don't call me. Like, don't randomly walk inside my apartment. Just don't do it." They know Salman as a guy. They're just like, "Oh, he's the guy who got you that cashmere scarf." I'm like, "Yes." Because one time we went to Pakistan and got a bunch of scarves for our friends.
Yeah.
From
So-
F6, of course, and gave my friend.
F6 and Taurus. Wow, how classy of you, brother. How classy of you. F6 and Taurus.
He is too cool.
But yeah. Here's the thing. But here's the thing I want to ask. Has anybody ever, like, when your parents are over, has anybody accidentally walked into the apartment, like, you know, like they forgot that your parents are in there? Because I'm just imagining this must happen. Like, you know,
No.
you just open the door and you just walk in and be like,
Because
"Hey,
I
Pooja."
generally, No, so generally I come down just because Ishan, Prith and Sal live here, and this is a bigger place, and mine's a 1-bedroom studio. So generally, it doesn't make sense for them to always come up, and like there's not enough space there, and I don't have an Apple TV or PS4 connected to my TV either. So I generally always I'm the one who's like walking in and out unannounced all the damn time. And then if they ever come up, they ask me because generally I'm either outside doing computer science with my friends, or if I was free, I would be down myself. So they just ask me when they come up, so that's good.
Also, Pooja locks her door. And
I do. When my parents are there, I lock my door.
Classic.
And I'll just be like, oh, and it's right next to the stairs. So I'll just be like, oh, it's someone trying to go down the stairs. I have all my ways. I have everything planned.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
It's a typical life with Daisy Girl.
Typical brown girl life.
Speaking of typical life with Daisy Girl, I always there's a place called Neon Cactus on campus that we started going to this year.
Yeah, so it's a club, and like any other club, you have to be 21 to get in. Pooja has not been 21, like, ever.
Until quarantine, guys.
The day she turned 21, the next day they shut down, like, all the bars. So
I had so many plans with my friends. It did not work out. It's very sad. But, so Neon Cactus, I went a couple times. You know, I had friends who had fakes, or I would have friends that I would borrow their IDs and whatnot, and I would go in. And then, has been mentioned with my phone, I'm terrible and I drop things, right? So there's been multiple times, like just before this, where I've dropped my wallet, and the Fuse management will email me saying, we found your wallet outside of our building, but like we saw the card and we think it's yours, so like would you want to come to our like management office? This has happened like 2-3 times because I just always lose my stuff. But this one time I went to Cactus and I had like this little like card wallet and I lost the wallet right there, right? But I didn't know I lost it there. So that night I was with a couple friends. I freaked out. We all started searching the streets and whatnot. I came home. I was like crying. I'm like, I lost everything. And they're just like, why are you so sad? I'm just like, I had a copy of my SSN in my wallet.
So she had a bunch of stuff in that wallet. She had her own ID, her fake ID, another fake ID, her friend's fake ID, and her social security number. And
copy of my social security number.
But if you have someone's social security number, you can basically steal their identity. So I don't know why she did that. But she lost it.
I had it for job stuff, and I just never took it out, which I should have. And then I didn't know I lost it there. So the next morning I wake up. I think I went with you. We were driving around. No, I went with Sean. We were driving around. We were trying to find it just like on the streets of like where we walked, and I couldn't. And I went home and I gave up, and I was just wondering that if someone found it, you know, they wouldn't steal it. Like generally, especially if you're in a college area, they'll just like tell you. They'll be like, see your college ID and text you about it. So I was like pretty confident. At least I'm like, okay, someone will text me. Like I have a good feeling. Then I get an email from Cactus Management, and they're just like, you have to come to our management office at this address, and like we need to meet you ASAP. And this is not the address of the actual club. This is the address of their management. So me, Ishan, and Sal, we get in a car, we drive there. It's like on campus almost. So we drive there, and I walk in, and there's this lady, and you can see like they're like fairly older people, and they're like giving eyes at me. And then she was about to hand me my wallet, and she takes it back. She's like, so you want to explain to us how you got in yesterday? And I'm just like, I just got in. That was my answer. I'm just like, I just got in. And they're just like, yeah, we looked at all your cards. And they just had this confused look. And they gave me a mini lecture.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, they could, like, call the cops on her for this.
They were just like, what you did is illegal. And they're just like, you're banned from this club, like, here on out. And I'm just like, but I'm not 21. I have to go to this club when I'm 21. Like, you can't ban me. But obviously, the brown person in me was like, they don't really care if you ban you, right? So then I tried my luck once or twice again. And
Did you get in? Did you get in after you tried?
But
Class.
I did.
Amazing.
They don't know.
Let's hope they don't come across this podcast over here, them or your parents or anybody.
Yeah. I actually have a $4 printed and laminated fake Aadhaar card where India is spelled wrong, and yet that has worked in New York. And I tried arguing with people here, being like, this is an India card, like, you don't understand, like, you can't discriminate like that. Like, my friend said that, I didn't say that. And they're just like, no, like, we don't accept this. Like, well, you really shouldn't. Like, India is spelled wrong. It's basic
Amazing.
But, don't trust me with wallets.
Noted. And on that bombshell, guys, I think we're almost done. Yeah, and on that bombshell, guys, we are done with today's podcast. I want to thank Pooja for coming on. Yeah, I have heard a lot about her, but like I've never really sat down and had a proper conversation with her. It's been 4 fucking years. I don't know why we haven't done it, but now we've finally done it. And yeah.
This is true.
This is very true.
Because the podcast, man.
Hell
The
yeah.
podcast
Hell
made
yeah.
everything
All right. I'll
together.
see you guys. Peace. Adios. Goodbye.